Good morning everyone, Jorne here with another London session video. Today is the 14th of June 2022. Before I start, as always, I would like to highlight that this is not financial advice, this is just the way that I see the markets and I would like to share with all of you. I do have in front of me the DXY dollar index. And what we could see yesterday, very bullish price action. Yeah, we could see very bullish price action. We actually trade higher as this previous higher point. Yeah, it was the high of that was formed on the 13th of May, and we traded through it yesterday. Yeah, we traded through it. I remember that I mentioned there was a 1 hour institutional candle I was looking at for some reaction. Yeah, but we traded through. So it's another bullish confirmation for me. It's another bullish confirmation for me, and I would like to stay on the bullish side of dollar index. The fact that we broke now, and normally I would like to say, okay, we seek liquidity, so normally we should trade lower. Okay, I do understand that, but this is a very important area for me. Because if we look at it, we can see some liquidity. Liquidity has been built up here. We run the liquidity, we trade it lower. Yeah, so and now we fail to respect this area over here. We fail to respect this area. We trade it higher, so we can see, or I do see this now as a mitigation area. And we are now trading, as you can see, we are now trading into the open and close of these candlesticks. So that's why I was expecting during this London session a bit of a pullback. I was expecting a bit of a pullback, which we got. Yeah, but then I was expecting some more bullish momentum on dollar index. And if I go now on the lower time frame, then you can actually see what I was looking at. Yeah, so I do believe as we formed this highs late during New York, that's why I do believe that this is still seen as liquidity. This high here has been formed during Asian session, and we like to run Asian session liquidity. We had some liquidity formed here in the afternoon session, the New York session, yeah, and this is my whole manipulation area, and this is the whole manipulation area that I'm looking at and that I was really interested to see a reaction from. And we could see that we trade back into this area and we saw a reaction. Yeah, so I believed, yeah, that this was and that we needed to see this reaction, yeah, to trade higher. Yeah, take into account that we seek liquidity, we have clear liquidity above, we are trading in a mitigation area, and we are trading here in this accumulation area of price that was formed during the London session. Yeah, so lots of confluence for me, why I was actually looking for some more bullish momentum on dollar index. Yeah, so I was looking for more bullish momentum on dollar index, but we can see that we now kind of failed, yeah, to gain that momentum upwards, and we are now trading lower. As I mentioned already in the Discord, if we break this level over here, then I will be looking for a retracement, probably to the 104,900 level to then trade lower. Yeah. So if we fail now to react from this area, then I do believe that we will trade higher. But if we fail, and imagine that we break, yeah, then I will be looking for a retracement into this area over here to then trade lower. Yeah, so this is something that I'm looking at. And if I want to show you now Euro USD, and it was exactly the same setup. Yeah, we do have the lows that were formed during the late New York session. We even got trade lower during Asia, so this is clear liquidity for me. Yeah, I do not believe that if we are going to reverse on Euro USD, that the low formed during the Asian session, yeah, will be the low. Yeah, so I do believe that we will trade lower. So that was my first confluence. Then we could see here the liquidity that was up here. Yeah, we could see 1, 2, 3 wicks. Yeah, liquidity that was built up here. So I was anticipating price to trade higher, but trade higher as these wicks. To respect this area over here. And to respect this area over here, but what we could see, we run through, so our stop loss got hit. A bit unfortunate, but overall I really do believe in the setup, and it was actually textbook setup. I would always take this opportunity over and over again. But okay, the fact that we broke the structure now, and we can see that everything what's here is fairly balanced price action. So the fact that we broke here does mean for me that we are now bullish on Euro USD. Yeah, so we can maybe expect a pullback, and we can see some accumulation of price over here, lots of orders coming in. This has been already respected, so we should see maybe now a minor pullback to then trade higher and clear the liquidity up here. Okay, so we were wrong. on dollar if we indeed fail to maintain this area, and that means that I was wrong in my analysis. But now we just have to adapt, right? We just have to adapt. We have to adapt to what we see, and we are not hoping. We just need to adapt to what we are seeing. So what I could see here now is, okay, we can see now a bit of reaction. But if we fail, and I do believe that we might fail now. If we fail, then we know what to do on Euro USD and GBP USD. If I go now to GBP USD, yeah, we can see that GBP is weak, and GBP is weak. But on the other hand, we do have equal highs, and we did form equal highs over here. What I do like is that the Asian liquidity was formed here. Yeah, Asian liquidity was formed here, while on Euro USD the Asian low was somewhere over here. Yeah, so we could see some strength in GBP, but on the other hand, it was just purely manipulation, as we could see the strength of Euro during this morning session. So it's going to be very interesting. And in an ideal scenario, what I would like to see now is GBP USD trade lower, ideally clear the liquidity up here, yeah, ideally clear the liquidity up here, and then see a kind of reaction, something like this, to then anticipate and longs to clear liquidity that's up here, yeah, and we do have a lot more liquidity, even targeting this imbalance, yeah. But I don't want to lose sight of the overall direction of GBP USD. Do not forget that. And here, and again, you see we had a low, we formed a low, we traded higher, and there was a single low over here. We cleared that liquidity, we traded lower. So this can now be seen also not only as a pullback, but this is my main focal point. I would like to see a retracement into this area to then trade lower, but it would not surprise me if we are very bearish on GBP, sorry, that we just maintain, that we are just gonna keep this this area over here, yeah, so that we can, this then can be seen as mitigation, and we can see already, I don't make this up, guys, it's here, you know. So this is the mitigation, and we can now already see some reaction. So that might be a bearish confirmation already on GBP USD. But as I said, in an ideal scenario, I would like to see GBP trading lower, clearing eventually this liquidity to then trade higher, ideally in this area over here, where we have the imbalance, and where we have on the daily chart the mitigation area. So that's definitely something that I'm looking at. I hope this is clear. Yesterday I did share a Euro NZD trade. I think it was in this area, and we could see a nice reaction over here, but then I said after a retracement to go break even. Okay, we traded through now, so that was a break even trade, but we can definitely see the strength in Euro today. From a fundamental perspective, I don't really see why Euro should be strong, but this can now be manipulation. As we can see, we have a very nice wick here. Maybe we will trade back into, let's say, 50% of this candlestick. This is on a daily time frame, and then trade, and then we can maybe see some the bearish momentum on Euro NZD. I still believe in this trade. Still believe that we can go, that we can trade lower. As you can see, we have clear liquidity up here. And yeah, everything is fairly balanced price action. So if this was indeed a high, and we fail to create a new high over here, if we fail to create a new high, and this is our internal high, so then we automatically should be targeting this level. So this is a very decent trade. I mean, if we look at the pips, then we can indeed see that this can be a very nice trade. But yeah, we will see. I'm just gonna monitor this, but yeah, keep your eyes alerts, guys, on this level. And dollar index, yeah, we just have to wait and see what type of reaction we're gonna get from this area. Yeah. But as I said, if we break, then I expect a little pullback, and then trade lower, targeting this area over here. Okay, hope this video was useful. As always, guys, if you do have any questions, please reach out to me in Discord. And yeah, I wish you a great trading day. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.